A book needs to be written about my adventures with the VA from last year.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And don't leak it out. Don't leak out the possible manuscript
Oh no,
of
I
the
won't.
Adventures of TAV.
Oh no, there's a playbook that nobody's ever gonna fucking see. I
Well,
know that.
it's a lot of the guys who have gotten snagged. I've heard one guy. I think he's going to write a book about his endeavor. I don't know if it's cult news or I remember hearing somebody say that. But as I've said to you and other folks ad nauseum, is that when
Hold on, give me
you
1 second. Be safe. Thank you very much. See the Amish and everyone protesting in Scranton for the welcome parade today. Good. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. I would have read that out without, a super chat. Go ahead. I'm sorry
no
for that.
worries, no worries. It's a matter of as I saw you come up and YouTube just sometimes doesn't give me the notifications, but
I
there
like
she is.
that.
Hey, lady, what's up? Okay, Fuji tomorrow.
Um, tomorrow, I can't say that. No, we're going over to my father's house to have spaghetti and meatballs and pineapple upside down cake. My aunt has his sister came up, and Diane, her friend Diane, are going to be there. Diane's going to make me some upside down pineapple cake.
Mm. Well, I miss your dad's uh, tuna burnt garlic
It's
sandwich.
good stuff.
I
I
have to
don't know
admit,
how.
it was
I was
good.
driving me crazy watching them cook.
And what he kept telling you in the kitchen, shut up, let me cook.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, but as I've listened to what you've said and all the stuff, and I look at it from the outside looking in. I've got some years on me. It's everybody has their MOs, their method of operation to do what they do,
Yeah,
and you've got a heart, and you get conflicted, and you want to just share that with some folks. And I saw part of uh, what you were referencing with D and DMA, and I thought, the flashlight wars and shit like that. And I get it. I get a little annoyed because having had a gun and had a dog and all that bullshit. I'm thinking, okay, somebody's coming up at me and they're blasting me with, I get a 5 million, 10 million candle power flashlight and zap them back. And of course, the more the intensity, the possibility of a potential charge for
yeah,
hurting someone's cornea. And I'm
yeah.
thinking, people do what they do, and God bless the guys that do it. And with DMA taking the ride, and I don't know all the circumstances other one that I've heard, but I'm thinking, if you've got shit going on in your life that could take your money, take your freedom,
Freedom.
and
Yeah,
all that, then why put yourself out there for the sake of a YouTube channel
I
or to prove a
agree.
point?
I
My
agree.
thought is family first and protect the family, and of which if you're the primary you know uh, benefactor financially, doesn't make much sense to put yourself out there at the expense of a. We're not in the 1700s with all the guys that did in the colonial era. These were all types of people from all walks of life, 20s and 30 years old, that gave up their lives because the king and the country of England was suppressing their rights up in your neck of the woods in Virginia and all up and down that eastern seaboard. So it's a different era, and we're in a different mode when it comes to what's happening with the 1A. I there's a sheriff running here, and he's a Marine dog handler, running for a police chief, and I put it on my community page all the questions I asked him, and I'm going to see what he answers me on, because it's important that if somebody is going to be wearing a shield, and if they're saying they're against the good old boy system, which many you know PD departments, sheriff's departments have the old guard.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
here where I'm at, the sheriff or the chief prior to this one got nailed and is in federal prison now for kickbacks. However, I can promise you, all those guys that were under his command still there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it
Yeah,
just shit floats up, shit floats to the top, bro.
and I've always been. That's why I know I've talked to Foshin, and he has a great way of nailing them on the 5 elements of the First Amendment. But one of the things I always address is if you're given an unconstitutional order, and we've talked about this, you and I, when we were in the military, someone gave us an order that was absolutely against anything in the U.S. Constitution. It is our obligation and a requirement for us to disobey.
Right.
And as everybody's spouting off, well, you swore an oath to the Constitution. Well, I did it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I was so cognizant of that I realized, and that's when and I understand why people say what they do to put it on the record. So, my thoughts are you just end up putting them on the spot and asking them that one question. And we talked about this the other day when we were with Venture Nation. And I'll talk to you offline because I don't want to put it out there because I'm going to, reach out to a couple of fellow guys.
Yeah.
And we talked about it'll probably be what we talked about, maybe June, so we can coordinate the in mass hello howdy doody.
Well, we could probably do it. We could probably do it on if it goes that far. If they drop it back down, if they drop it back down into the circuit, if the federal drops it back down into the circuit, then I will be having a trial June 24th, 25th, or 26th and 27th. So we could probably
early
do
June.
it, right? Yeah, we could probably do it
because this is when this city is going to be meeting, and I'm going to try to coordinate with. I'm not going to drop the note here, but still. I think it'll be appropriate. It'll be my first time going out there, and like I've told you, it's going to be a funny one. I've been very observant on what people are doing, and hey,
like I told you before, I have no problems flying out there and meeting you out there if you need.
And it'd be great to get Jake down with us.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I know there's some guys here in Texas that I know a couple guys that said, "Hey, let me know. I'd like to come." So. I don't know. When I put myself out there, I put myself out there. But
that's all right. I got your 6.
I got you. I know. Oh, we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
So, but hey, I just wanted to say howdy, and the more you're medicating, yes. I don't know which one that is.
That's my daytime. That's my daytime. Okay. It's daytime.
Is that the one that gets you hyped up and amped up?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it. I can always tell, bro. I can always tell. But look, you have a great one this afternoon, and have fun and enjoy tomorrow. I'll talk at you over the weekend. It's hot as hell here.
I'll shoot you a text later when I get off of this thing.
Okay, sounds good, bro.
Yo, medicated vet, man. Shout out, love you, bro.
Thanks, Dub. Appreciate you, bro. You guys have a great and B Day. Or was it B Day?
B-Say.
That tribute to the wall. I went there, I don't know, a couple decades ago, and it was so moving to me because I'm post. I mean, I missed Nam by 6 years, so I was at the tail end, even though I got Agent Orange with their shit. But that moved me, and that tribute and that artwork is so phenomenal because here we are. Here you are in your to be the big, I think 5-0, Mr. TAB.
Yeah, shut up. Stop.
You already said it.
You're not supposed to cry,
You've already said this to some people. But no,
you're fucking doxing me, bro.
You've
already said it.
Don't even go. So medicated vet, let me tell you some shit real quick before you leave. My dude, so he's old. Shit, dude, he's in his 70s. He went through the shit, and I was like, what's going on? He's like, yo, I'm from the Nam. I was like, okay. He's one of the hardest working about his life humans I've ever met. And I was like, so he got some shoulder surgery, and I was like, well, so why do you do archery? He said, hey man, he said, hey, shooting people from 100 yards away is easy. wanted a challenge, and so that's why he's doing what he's doing, man. So that's my fucking dude, Toby. He taught me so much about life, so much about work ethic and what it takes. Him and his wife have been together for 70 years. You know what I mean? I love that dude to my core, and I wish we could all be a little bit more like Mr. Toby Bob. So that's all I got to say, good sir.
Let me give some shout outs real quick. James Forbes, good to see you. Spirit in the Sky, good to see you. Auditing Erie County in the house.
Yo, Dan, what's up, man?
Grandma Ruby, good to see you. Hobgoblin Hollow, good to see you. All right, I can't go too far back because then I get confused. But I want to go to that memorial, Greg. But I don't want to go by myself.
When I come back up there, we'll do that, and we'll take Jake because I want to see Jake up in PA.
Yeah,
you know,
I've never been to it because I've never wanted to go there by myself.
Let me tell you, it's moving. It'll rack you over the coals. I mean, it's really that kind. It's veterans will understand. Guys who combat vets even today, they've had their compatriots lost in battle. But that wall is just it's sobering. It really is. So, all right, guys. Hey, you have a great one for the rest of and enjoy your night. Okay, bro? Love you.
All right, love you, Greg. I'll talk at you later.
All right. Ciao, bud.
See ya.
Deuces.